Welcome back to the Per Report. Chinese-style jaywalking is notorious, but sometimes the Chinese can be more patient than their European counterparts. So why can't the Chinese follow traffic regulations? Huaqiang Road North, Shenzhen, 4 p.m. on Thursday. Gather enough people and you cross the road regardless of traffic lights. Jaywalking Chinese style is ubiquitous on the mainland.
On China's urban roads, especially at large junctions, the long waits for red lights to change cause pedestrians to lose patience.
Li Keping researches the relationship between traffic signals and pedestrian mentality. He says crossing the road Chinese style is linked to the long waiting time for traffic lights to change. From 2008 to 2010, he studied the waiting times for pedestrians to cross roads in Shanghai and Hangzhou and found locals can endure 70 to 90 seconds.
The longer they have to wait, the more people run red lights. And the length is not linear. Initially, the number running a red light rises slowly. Then at a certain point, the rise grows quickly. The changing point is between 70 and 90 seconds. After 90 seconds, the number gains very rapidly. So we can deduce that 90 seconds is the maximum time most pedestrians can wait for a red light.
Our crew went to many mainland cities and found most red lights last longer than 90 seconds. Normally, pedestrians have to wait 1 to 2 minutes. At a junction in Beijing's Dongdaqiao Road, after 5:30 on a Thursday, the waiting time was 306 seconds. That's 5 minutes and 6 seconds. After a minute or so of the red light, jaywalking Chinese style becomes rampant. Li Keping has studied international data and found German pedestrians can wait for a traffic light for up to 60 seconds, while British patience is even shorter at 45 seconds. Comparably, the Chinese are considered a patient tribe for waiting 70 to 90 seconds. But it takes 1 to 2 minutes, sometimes even 5 minutes, for traffic lights to change in China. So Li Keping says it's normal for road traffic to become chaotic.
Under such circumstances, I think it'd be strange if there's no chaos. Chaos is very normal.
By international standards, pedestrians normally cross 1 meter of road in 1 second. If a road is 30 meters wide, the tail end of a green light should flash for 30 seconds. Li Keping says the short flashing time of green lights in China is another reason for jaywalking Chinese style. That is, the flashing time is too short for pedestrians to finish crossing the road.
Even if a pedestrian abides by the rules, he still can't finish crossing the whole road. He's in the middle when a red light comes on and he might be hit by a car. That's very dangerous.
Obviously, it's dangerous for pedestrians to cross the road when the light's red, but also when it's green. Li Keping says China's road traffic safety law allows drivers to turn right at a traffic red light for vehicles while paying attention to pedestrians. So at certain junctions, even if pedestrians are crossing the road on a green light, they might still be hit by a vehicle.
When it's a green light for pedestrians on north-southbound lanes, it's also a green light for vehicles to turn right here or left here. It's only a red light for this right turn. But our regulations stipulate vehicles can turn right on a red light. So, for pedestrians crossing the road from this direction, they might get hit by right-turning vehicles parallel to him or right-turning vehicles coming straight at him. Or left-turning vehicles on the other side of the road. So as he crosses the junction on a green light, he might get hit by vehicles from different directions. This is a problem of pedestrians not being safe crossing on a green light.
In the past year, many Chinese cities put a lot of resources into fighting jaywalking Chinese style. Shenzhen has new safety regulations to fine pedestrians 20 to 100 yuan for running red lights or making them assist traffic police for 30 minutes. The new measures saw initial success, but old habits die hard, especially at road junctions with no traffic police, only wardens. Traffic wardens are hired on contract to help supervise road traffic. They cannot enforce the law. They can only give verbal warnings to pedestrians who violate regulations. In fact, it's not easy even for the traffic police to punish violators. The media have reported incidents of people beating up the police, and even more who refuse to pay the fines. The Hangzhou government uses smart monitoring devices to clamp down on Chinese-style jaywalking, including awnings with electronic screens and audio alerts.
If
it's a red light and a cyclist violates the traffic signals and breaches the line, the monitoring devices on the awnings will detect such behavior and the voice alert will say, "You've breached the line, please go back." It reminds people in traffic not to break the law.
Also, at some busy road junctions are installed violations monitors. If a pedestrian runs a red light, he'll be recorded by cameras at the zebra crossing and exposed on the screen, along with audio broadcasts of his violations.
I've met shameless pedestrians who claim they didn't run a red light and ask if we have evidence. Now we have. We have these violations monitors, so we can produce the evidence. Chinese people really care about face, very concerned with their reputation. When their uncivilized behavior is exposed in public, they get very embarrassed. From moral and mental points of view, this will raise the quality of our civilization.
Many countries have their own rules and standards in the design of traffic lights. For instance, German traffic lights are calibrated for 60 seconds waiting time to jibe with citizens' patience level. Li Keping says the Chinese government should regulate the duration of traffic lights so pedestrians don't have to wait too long.
It's best to keep it under 70 seconds or between 70 and 90 seconds. That's reasonable and can reduce the incidence of pedestrians running traffic lights to a lower level.
Experts think a comprehensive rehaul of traffic planning is the best way to eliminate jaywalking Chinese style. The mindset of prioritizing vehicle usage in road design must be changed. For instance, the width of sidewalks should be determined by the flow of people instead of vehicles. The design and distance between road crossing facilities such as zebra crossings, footbridges and tunnels should be reasonable and user-friendly.
In past years, when the number of automobiles was rising rapidly, we did focus our energy more on cars. Over the years, the emphasis on cars has yielded many problems. We must find a balance here.
Well, thank you for watching our show. It will be re-aired on Tuesday and Saturday, as well as on tvb.com. Next week, pampered cars, a menace on the roads, driving Chinese style. Until then, from the Pearl Report team, good night, good luck, and good health.